Hello, my fine people, in this fine evening, Saturday, April 29th, 2023. Welcome to join me. My name is Jessica, aka Just the Best, and this is part 4 of child support. And we're going to talk now about enforcement remedies. What happens when you don't pay? Okay. Again, like I always say, my channel is not a gossip channel. I'm not here to kick nobody's back end, judge nobody. Anything that I say is not law. I am not here for anybody to talk like me, walk like me, act like me, none of that. This is just strictly about opinion and perspective, things that I know, things that I've been through, things that I've seen, and I'm just trying to help y'all out understand how child support works. So here we go. Enforcement remedies. Now, all 4 of these videos are unisex, okay? It's for the males and the females, whoever has the kid and whoever is financially responsible to pay for the kid. So let's say now you have established child support. Now, whoever you are, the mother, the father, whatever, whoever is responsible for the financial support of these children, you don't pay. You don't care. You ain't paying a goddamn dime. You don't want to be responsible. You don't want to help. You don't even want to see the goddamn kid. You don't care. And your arrears is just racking up. You owe like, I don't know, 10 grand, 20 grand, whatever. You ain't paying. All right, cool. Let me tell you how you just digging yourself in that hole. Okay? And for a lot of people, this can ruin your life. But, I mean, some people don't care. But here it goes. I'm going to give you the thresholds of enforcement. Here we go. When you go over $500, right? Now, this is for whoever is responsible for the financial support of the kid or kids, whatever, mother or father, whoever. If you go over $500, or let's say you at $500, that's when the letters start coming. That's when that notice of delinquency starts coming. That's when the notice of intent of a bench warrant starts coming. That's when the notice of a court date is coming to bring your ass to court to find out why you're not paying. That's when all those letters start coming, when you reach $500. Okay? If you are able to maintain your arrears at 0, which that's what's preferably preferred, or under $500, then you're cool. You won't get no notices. But, of course, it's preferably, whatever, however you say that word, it's better for you to maintain at a 0 balance. But anyways, moving on to the next one. When you owe $1,000, right? When you reach $1,000, now it starts affecting your credit. Uh-oh. We live in America, and credit is everything, right? So let's say you are whoever is responsible for the financial support of the children. Let's say you're a male or female, and credit is very important to you. You might want to keep that balance at a 0 balance, or under $1,000, or under $500 to stay in the clear. So now it starts affecting your credit. So your credit receives monthly reports every time your amount fluctuates. So now it's hurting your credit, right? All right. The next amount is $2,500, right? When you reach $2,500, your passport gets intercepted, right? Now, let's say you just apply for your passport is good for 10 years, you reach $2,500, you could care less because your passport is still good. But let's say it's coming around about that time that you got to renew that passport because you want to go to Jamaica or Thailand, Puerto Rico, wherever you want to go. You ain't going. Unless you pay that balance that you owe, right? Now, people, please don't embarrass yourself and go to the airport and try to get on that plane because it ain't gonna happen. And what's gonna happen is you're gonna get embarrassed at the airport. And who wants that? Nobody. So once it reaches $2,500 and your passport is due for renovation, it ain't gonna happen. You're gonna get that letter in the mail that says, listen here, wherever you was trying to go, it ain't happening. Because you owe X, Y, and Z. You see this number right here? Give them a call. So now you calling the 877 number. Now you calling us. Oh, what the I booked this fucking flight. Da, 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 da. And I promise you that's how it goes, but just a little more escalated. So now you wait, you sit there, you hear it all. You wait, then you say, ma'am, sir, the reason why this is happening is because you haven't paid child support since this date. And what you owe is that, and some more that. So let me connect you to the certain department so you can speak to the proper party so they can assist you in telling you how you can possibly go on this trip. So, now the customer service representative connects them to the appropriate party. They disconnect and they figure it out with that party. So what this party is going to tell them is they're going to ask them, all right, you owe this amount of money. Let's say they owe, I don't know, 3,000, 4,000, whatever. It's past 2,500. They're going to ask them, do you have the $4,000 to pay? And 9 times out of 10, they're going to say, hell no, I don't have no $4,000 to pay. So then their next solution is, okay, well, you at least got to pay half. And now there's only two reasons, that they're going to allow you to pay half. And here it goes. Now, before I tell you the two reasons, if you say, no, I ain't got no money, and you don't have none of these two reasons that I'm about to drop on you, they're going to say, unfortunately, you can't go until you either pay the balance in full or bring that balance down, right? So here goes the two reasons. If you are traveling for work, or you are traveling because unfortunately there has been a tragedy in the immediate family. It can't be, oh, that's my third cousin of a cousin. No, it gotta be immediate family, like your mama, your daddy, your sister, your brother, your grandmother, your grandfather, immediate family. And you have to provide proof. Okay, it ain't just word of mouth. So let's say you say, oh, I need my passport because I got to go out the country or whatever for my work. All right, they're going to say, all right, cool. Here's this fax number. We need you to fax us an itinerary on a company letterhead, okay, with your boss's name and number so we can verify that you really going on this trip. All right. If it is because a death occurred, you have to fax over either a paper saying the condition of the immediate family member that's either dying or in severe condition, or if they have died already, you need to send, like, I don't know, like either the obituary or the funeral plans, whatever, something showing that you're going there for this reason. Those are the only two reasons that they will allow you to pay half so you can go. If you ain't got neither of those reasons and you ain't got the total amount that you owe, you ain't going. Sorry. I mean, that's just what it is. You ain't going. Now, let's talk about the bank levies because this happens a lot. Child support got a hold of your banking information. They know where you bank. Um, yeah, they know where you bank. And you have not paid child support for 3 months or more. So let's say for 3 months or more, you have not made any child support payments. Um, they're going to freeze your bank account. Okay, they're going to freeze your bank account. And it doesn't matter whose bank account it is. If your name is in this bank account and your social security number is in this account, let's say you have an account with your girlfriend or your mama or your daddy, whoever, because a lot of y'all try to be slick like that. Y'all try to get your pay stubs or your whatever, your work check, whatever amount of money you get, you like to get that deposit into somebody else's account. Their account is going to be frozen, and then now you're going to be in a lot of trouble because they're going to look at you like, why can't I get no money when I have money in my account? Right? So let's say it's your own bank account. It ain't connected to nobody. If you go 3 months or more without making payments, your bank account will be frozen. You will not be able to get a dime, okay, off the ATM. Don't attempt to swipe your card because it ain't gonna go through. Yeah. So what happens is, your account gets frozen first, and then you get the letter. Because clearly we can't send you the letter first because clearly then you're gonna do whatever you gotta do to stop that from happening. So your bank account gets frozen first, and then you get the letter. And the letter pretty much says, um, hey, you owe this amount. We sent this letter to your bank institute, whatever bank you bank with, TD Bank, Bank of America, Wells Fargo, Citizen, whatever. And we told them to freeze your account because you owe such and such. Now, what's going to happen is if you have the amount that you owe in the bank account, well, it doesn't even matter. It don't even matter what amount you owe. Whatever you have in your bank account is going to get taken. All of it. Okay? All of it. Don't matter what you owe. Whatever you have in your bank account, or whoever is responsible for the financial support of the child, whether it's mother or father, is going to be snatched, sent to child support. If you have one case, it's going to go solely to the only one case you have. If you have multiple cases, it's going to get dispersed, you know what I'm saying, individually in however many cases you have. So to avoid all of these problems, ladies, gentlemen, public, whoever is responsible for the financial payment of the kid or the kids, just be responsible. You know what I'm saying? Just make your payments, okay? Think of your child, the payments that you have to make for your child or your children, just like your rent, your electricity, your cable, car insurance, your car. If you don't make payments to any of these, bills that I just mentioned, they're going to get cut off, right? So just think of these payments that you have to make for your child or your children, like one of these payments, and just pay them. You know what I'm saying? Avoid all of these problems from coming into your life because you don't want to pay. Listen, at the end of the day, the kid or the children are already here. Okay? You can't avoid that. You can't help that. They are already here. So why do you want to leave whoever it is, the mother, the father, the grandmother, the grandfather, the state, whoever has your kid, why do you want to leave them the sole responsibility of taking care of your kid? Right? It takes two parties to tango. It takes a mother and a father, or a mother, to birth a child, or not even, nowadays, whatever sex, whatever is your preference, mother, mother, father, 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 mother, whatever. Why do you want to leave one party solely responsible, okay, to take care of these children? Okay, and that's where the bitterness comes from. That's where the problems stem from, where the problems start. Okay, if you don't want to deal with the mother or the father, that's okay. You don't have to deal with them. Okay, just make sure you are cordial enough in front of this child. Okay, so therefore, whatever relationship you guys have when you're in front of the kid, don't affect the kid, right? Because that's what a lot of people forget. And here's the thing, every action has a reaction. So whoever has the kid, right, whether it's the mother or the father, and whoever has to have visitation or don't have the kid, don't poke the bear, right? Don't throw the rock through the window and then hide your hand like you didn't do nothing. Okay? It takes two people or even a village to raise a kid. Okay? And communication and comprehension is key. Okay? It takes two parents to communicate to be able to take care of a kid. So don't just leave all the responsibility on one parent and then act like it's not your fault that a parent is acting a way that they're acting, because every action has a reaction. Okay? Stop with the manipulation. Stop manipulating people, system, whoever. Okay? Just do the right thing for these kids. There's too many broken homes. There's too many young parents. Okay? There's too many things going on affecting these kids nowadays. Okay? Who, on top of that, didn't ask to be here. We brought them here, unfortunately, through lust and irrational and irresponsible decisions. So, if you like this video, hit that like button and subscribe. Follow me on both my social media accounts at Crazy Sexy Cool Jess and at never underscore assume 517. I hope all this information and all this knowledge that I've dropped on you guys is enough. It's clear, you understand it, you know what I'm saying, you get it. Again, if you have any further questions or concerns, call that 877 number, which again is 877-655-4371, and they'll be more than welcome to help you. If you have any further questions or concerns, drop your comments. And again, have a good night, y'all.